Hi, and welcome to Odyssey of Ascension. This is Roxy once again. Thanks for tuning in. And first, before we get on with channeling, I'd like to welcome Damien back from his deployment. Say hi.
Hi, thank you.
He's there. He got back from Kuwait.
Kuwait.
How many months?
5.
Oh, it was 5 months.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Wow. Well, he's back, so we're all very excited that he's back in our reality. Yay. Thanks for coming back.
Yes.
Cool. Greetings once again to the collective. This is Ocyphius from the Oversoul Collective Fire. I bid you a good day. We will, let's say, shall have a guest speaker once again. Good to be back. Yeah. Oh, you don't know how good you got it. See, physicality, you're in the physical world, and you get to experience things that are physical. Yeah, how simple that is, how overlooked it is, how you just run over it like a speed bump, you just glance by. Oh, it's food, you throw it down, and it's just sustenance. Oh, it's a symphony. Yeah, it's a dance. All of reality is a dance with yourself, and it's just so beautiful to feel and to smell. And oh yeah, Roxy just thought the scent of a woman. There's it is a dance. And it is just your belief systems that don't really give you that sensation because it's status quo, it's normal. But that's what you're getting back to. See, what we want you to understand, that when we say everything in creation is beautiful, we mean it. And you look at it as, look, it's a lamp. Yay. But it's a lamp, and it's creation. It's love, and it's creating for you the experience. It's saying, here's my love. But the belief systems say it's just something different. Your value system says it's normal. It's just a chair or a rug or a carpet or the sun or the grass or the moon or the trees, and you just look at it, but you can't really understand it because you forgot, and that's your journey home. So representation in the mirror is what you're shifting, and what's being represented is you. And the more you see how beautiful your world is, the more you see, thank you, how beautiful you are. Yeah. So anyway, so this is Sylvester, in case you didn't figure it out. We have an idea we want to give you. It came on the cusp of Roxy and an interaction she has. See, she's gotten to the point of trusting herself and trusting the voices in her head, and she's having a 3D conversation with an entity, but at the same time, she's talking to the higher self at the same time. And, that person, And then she reflected it to that of Jenny, and they had a conversation about it. And it's a new thought. Maybe we thought we'd pass it on to you because we thought it was really good, the way Roxy reacted to it when she knew this new impartation, this new idea. So she's talking to a family, and the family has a newborn child, 7 months old. Marciano was the child's name. And it was interesting because after they had said their hellos and Roxy talked about the baby and congratulated him, and it was time for the mother to go and have her eyebrows done, I believe. Is that right? You guys did that threading thing, right? Yeah. So Roxy was waiting, and while the baby was sitting there and staring at Roxy, and all of a sudden the higher self of that child said hello, you know. And Roxy said, hey, how are you? And start talking, you know, in the 3D idea, but Roxy was talking in her mind, if you would. And then the entity said something that kind of blew Roxy away, because she really didn't see it from this perspective. The entity said this words. It says, wow, it is just amazing being a baby, you know, just feeling that awareness with no understanding of the awareness, but still aware, you know. And Roxy says, well, you're not, you haven't, her first question was, you haven't had any other lives? And she goes, oh, of course, I've had hundreds of thousands of lives as a human being. And what, then how do you not remember? And the entity goes, when I am focused on the fractal that I am, that's all I know. The higher self literally doesn't know beyond the fractal, except in the higher self, different part of itself. And Roxy said, holy shit. So you're inside the baby as the baby's understanding, pure forgetfulness, and while you're experiencing it, you can't reflect back in the remembrance of it. And he goes, yeah, because we keep it pure. There's no infringement. There's no idea of tainting the idea of that experience. So the higher self, me, stays out of the fractal experiencing. I get it as time moves, but I don't reflect back to a different experience because my energy shifts within the fractal. So that was amazing to Roxy because it's that pure. So where we're going with this is you want to talk to your higher self. You got to talk to your higher self. You got to understand your higher self is you, but your higher self is also watching you. So it's not through you. It's not here to be in you to shift you. You got to understand, humanity, it's your show. It's pure. It's your choice. The help that you're getting is from the trust on the, let's say, inside, but in a perspective of the higher self or the guides or the entities that give you realities, but it's all up to you of choice, is what we're saying. We're not going to infringe upon ourselves, in other words. We really want you to know that your fractal is pure and 100% in your idea, on your own, scary, free will choice, beautiful, to create all the time. So what does that mean? That your higher self is not going to be there for you to save you. Your higher self is going to give you every opportunity to choose your highest joy. That's what we do. But we're not going to come in like Superman and sweep you off your feet and change your reality. It doesn't work that way. Because the higher self is you, and the higher self forgot through you. So the higher self isn't experiencing through you, you are experiencing through you. And the higher self is feeling that experience, but it doesn't have any say in what it is. That's your choice. You got to take back your authority. You got to really understand that you guys are in charge. You give up through this state of vulnerability. The state of vulnerability takes you from a controlling aspect. I need to control my reality. I'm fucking smart. I know the answers. This is all this, and I'm thinking, which is you just taking all the diarrhea you've learned from the past and shoving it into the future. And creating a future that's going to repeat. Vulnerability takes you from controlling vibration and shifts you into neutrality. And then, when the opportunity, you got sunglasses on, the sunglasses of control, I can't see shit. Vulnerability takes off the controlling sunglasses. I see more light. That light is higher vibrations. You can't see them as long as you're shielded, guys. Shielding is your beliefs that say, in triggering effects, background programs running, valued core systems that take your reality and focus it in a direction that you do not prefer because it is the exact same thing you played, only a different version. So when you go to the state of vulnerability, through allowance, trust, you get to this idea of this easement, nothingness. You may have to say, I give up. I don't give a shit anymore. Whatever gets you there, we don't care. We love it. You get to that state of vulnerability. And then you get to see so much more. And when your mind says different, anything that causes a friction in that moment, be aware that that is illusionary. Period. The higher self is giving you the thoughts. You're not thinking. The higher self is original thought. That thought is distorted through the perceiving mind. That's your beliefs. When you let go of the triggering effects of consciously wanting, emotionally attaching to controlling your reality, you get vulnerability. Through that vulnerability, the thoughts come in undistorted, more light, if you will. Those light ideas shift your opportunities to find yourself in a different awareness. So how do you do it? By choosing in the moment to be vulnerable. By choosing in the moment to not keep saying to yourself, I'm this, I am that, I am correct, this is that. Maybe you're dodging things inside of you and you're having a triggering program. Do you ever listen to your words, entities? Are you listening to the actual vomit used by you a few minutes ago that you're actually saying? Is it truly vomit in your mind? That would give you a thrusting thing like vomit, that's gross, vomit. But I want you to listen to you and what you're saying. Stop, step back, and watch the movie in replay of what you just said. If you start truly observing your own words, you will see discernment is now in play. Immediately, that was not needed. You got to let vulnerability take over. And taking over is a built-in idea, but giving yourself that permission slip to give up and take over, that's fine. But vulnerability is built in because there's nothing in your reality that isn't love. So what are you being vulnerable to? Nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, there they are. Fears. Because that's all there is. There's only two states of being in this reality. Love and fear. Love and fear. Nothing else. Either you're fearful or you're loving. And those filters show you which it is. If it jives, if it feels good, yummy, go. If it doesn't, then don't do it. And if the fear says you have to do it, then you know you're limited. But you got to know that the higher self is you. You got to know that the higher self is not in you, actually pushing you this way or that way. It's giving you free will choice. So the higher self is experiencing exactly as you are. You want to ask the higher self guidance, then say, higher self, trust the words that come in, and start having that conversation. That's it. If you're not trusting your own thoughts, then whose thoughts are you trusting? You're the creator. You're the individual singularity that creates your own reality. So if the thoughts are your thoughts coming in, are those the ones that should be banished? You don't trust yourself? Who are you going to trust? The outside? You create the outside, so guess what? So you're still trusting yourself. So whatever parallel reality you can put yourself on to give yourself permission to start trusting the words that are coming through. In the idea of the channeling state, you can use that modality. Anything, writing it down, asking questions. Trust you and your thoughts. Because this is original thought. Distorted in some perspectives, to an idea that no longer serves you, that's the illusion of the original thought that you distorted through the belief systems you found value in once at a time or another, that you held on to and put emotion into to create the reality that no longer serves you. It's simple. We've given you the formula. You can really shift your reality. You don't need to care about what's going on in the other parts of the world because they don't exist. That is not in your space-time now. It exists over there. There is nothing over there because everything is here and now. So if it's not here and if it's not now, then it's truly none of your concern. But you make it your concern, so now there's energy spent on this reality of fear. That reality of I need to. This reality of we should do something. Yes, then play that field. But the higher self's going to keep giving you opportunities of love. The higher self is going to keep showing you you're limited. And at some point or another, if you're watching this video, you will choose differently in the idea of waking up. Trust that idea. So know that entities, the higher self has always given you the original thought. It is distorted once again through your perceiving system. The resonation of discernment knows. That discernment tells you if it is a joy, if it is fear. If it is joy, follow it. If it is fear, love it. But don't choose it. And when you feel yourself emotionally attached, that angel the other day in her incident, like attaching, and then you knew in that instant, this is bullshit. And you didn't choose it anymore. She let go of that fear. You let go of that fear. You don't emotionally attach to it, which gives it energy, which creates it, because energy follows awareness. So you just look at it, and you observe it, and it says, I'm fear. You go, yes. Thanks. And that's it. You don't follow it. You don't choose it. You don't engage in it. You're done. You loved it. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Gotta go. So know, you're pure. You're pure. It's all your show. All the permission slips of guides and channelers and different ideas of species that all do exist. Don't get me wrong, they're not like a fake idea of a permission slip. So the Pleiadians are so involved with you. They're there. But they're giving you your authority back so you can be your own God as you choose. They're guides, angelics, the arcs, they're guides to give you back your authority. All you got to look is Christ conscience. His whole message was your God. The whole thing, no matter how distorted you think it is, if you read it and listen to your discernment, his message is, you are me, do as I do. Don't follow me. I don't need a crowd. Be me. That's it. He wasn't holy in the sanctity idea. He was whole again. He ascended. That's where you're going. So know that. Know that this journey is beautiful. Know that everything in your reality is love created to form. What? They can't see that. Start using your imagination. See the cup below the cup. See the cup above the cup dissipating. Imagination. See the cup forming light into darkness, and then one split second, solid, and then poof, gone. See it create. See the, what is it, coffee? Coffee create inside of it. See it wiggle. See the hands move. My hand just exploded into reality and collapsed out. Exploded in and collapsed out. Exploded in and collapsed out. Start viewing how beautiful, not me, you create reality. Nice rip. You good? Your value system tells you what's beautiful and what's so-so and what's not. if you saw every moment of creation as it stands still and how it actually truly works in the way of how creation works into the 3D physical realm, you would be mesmerized. You would spend at least an eon watching, because that's how beautiful it is. Everything. It's only your value. It says it's just an extension cord. Is that right? Yeah. It's just an ottoman. It's creation. And it's pure through your eyes. Higher self is there. But you gotta be aware of the higher self. Speak as you to you. As you, the fractal, to you, the higher self. Okay? That's one thing. What time have we got, Rita?
20 minutes.
Can you hold on the machine? Okay. The higher self is all of fire. The one higher self is all of Sylvester. I'm an oversoul, okay? But I'm the higher self of Roxy. But I'm Roxy, and Roxy is me. There's only one higher self. That's the individual singularity, creating the individual singularities of all of us. And all of us are individual singularities. So I'm, right now, Sylvester being Roxanne, but Roxanne is her own lived perspective of creation forever. But there is only one higher self, and that's God, as you understand it. There's only one creator, and that's you. So know that the higher self you're talking to is the individual singularity. That individual singularity is God. So you're God. You can use your stepping stones. Roxy used Ocyphius, Jane, Nakina, Kania, Nukuru, Shakuru, there is in the game. And then goes to the fire collective oversoul and understands that bridging idea into the bridging idea of Sylvester and how large we are. We're just one idea. And that's God, the creator. That's it. So when you're talking to yourself, you're talking to creation. So now do you trust it? Are you allowed to say that you are talking to the creator? Your higher self. Big horse bill. Swallow it. Drink lots of water. Alright, I think that's... No, we got more. What? Coffee's cold, Roxy. Yeah, I know. Nothing else then? We were discussing part of it. Just be observant. Yeah, we'll close with that. Be observant of your words. My words are not words that fall short. They are vibration. They are meaning. They are tone. They are intent. They are intellect. They are intuition. They are love. My words are affecting you. Your words affect you. Listen to what you're saying. Not in judgment, in observation of your own limitations. Take that home with you. Really watch yourself for a week. That'll work. All right, I think we're done with that one. Got more fun than that? Yeah. That's all we have for now. I'll bring it all back. Love you guys. And thank you once again to that of the collective. This is Ocyphius. We bid you a good day. Adore you. Awesome. Thanks once again, guys, for tuning in. We love you. And I'm going to go warm up my coffee, apparently. Love you. Bye.